2 years ago, I was working at MD Anderson as a registered nurse providing care for adult leukemia patients. A year following that, I was accurately diagnosed after a catastrophic series of events with a mood disorder that ultimately changed my life.
My mental disorder and really took away from me everything that was important to me. My job, my ability to take care of myself, my family in many ways, because they didn't understand, they didn't know how to help me. And I think that we're brought up to believe that if we get sick, regardless if it's a physical problem or a mental problem, that we can go to the doctor, they'll diagnose what the problem is, and we'll get treated and everything will be fine, and we'll kind of go on our way. But I think, like me, for many people, this doesn't happen.
I had no idea when I started a couple of years ago what the outcome would be, that there would even be a story for me. I am a nurse and a psychotherapist, and I've worked with DBSA as a professional facilitator. My story, if you will, and how it relates to DBSA has to do with the opportunities I've been presented as a facilitator doing the groups for DBSA.
So there was many years that I didn't know what was wrong. It's a very scary and lonely place to be.
I became homeless. I was very sick, and I found myself living at the VA domiciliary.
To be able to be in a room and witness people walking in on purpose, knowing that what they're going to do is open their mouths and speak consciously about their vulnerability from the week before. Each and every time I see that, I'm supposed to be a professional facilitator, I'm supposed to be a therapist, I'm supposed to be all these things. What I am is blown over. I am totally emboldened by what I see on a regular basis with the adults and young people.
There's an interesting personal growth and experience that I was surprised to develop. When I first came to the table, I needed support. I needed to seek others that were dealing with mood disorders. I needed to know that I was not the only one out there. Where once upon a time I needed that support through the tears, through the confusion, through the lack of education, it later developed into being able to sit on the other side of the table and give that support. It's a two-way street. Not only do you give, you also receive. Not only do you receive it first, you later come back and you give back.
To be able to be a part of an organization that consciously focuses on providing services to individuals that are part of very difficult populations to serve, but not only provide the services, but provide them for free. Fantastic. I
have since followed DBSA outside into the civilian community as my recovery has progressed. I can't say enough about DBSA. It has been instrumental in my personal recovery in mental health for many reasons.
So many times when I had to think about going to interview for the job, or I had to starting to socialize again, I used the experience that I had in the room during the DBSA meetings as my model.
The best thing about DBSA is not only what we do, but that it's done consciously for free every single week. And if we take a look at the specific populations we serve, whether adult, young adult, adolescents, these are populations full of individuals with very high demands and very specific needs.
The support is not between you and your doctor. It is not charted and documented. It's not an individual experience. They bring so much more to the table that complements mental health recovery.
And because the people in the group were so supportive and accepting, it took away a lot of that loneliness. It helped me get some traction and learn how to relate to the world again. And now I can do that, not just in the room, but I can do that outside the room. And that did give me hope. That gave me hope.
It's an experience. I don't want to make it sound overly, I don't know the word, but from the perspective of energy, I'm always lighter when I leave that place. The Wednesday night, I'm always lighter when I leave that place.